Hello everybody, so today is Friday, my day off. During my day off, I've been still having to do a ton of teacher stuff. So, what I've been doing is I've had to input students, I wrote down emails of students that I don't have and also that I see and been looking through my Google Classroom to see who's accepted the request and who has not yet, so that way I can try to figure out to see if some students are able to come in or not. Like when I have a classroom of 12, I only have 4, so it's a little bit harder. I sent emails to the students specifically on the link if they didn't receive the invitation, but some of them I couldn't find their emails, so I had to write those down, and then I'm going to find their PLTs. And I am going to try to email them that way. It's been a little bit more of a struggle than I thought it would because it's just taking a really long time. I don't have as many students as I did last year, but it's still taking a lot more time than I expected it to, so I'm just kind of struggling with it a little. It's a little chaotic right now, and I want to make sure that everybody gets a chance to take a look at the classroom and all of that stuff ahead of time, so that way I am not struggling later. And because I know Monday is going to be really crazy and really chaotic, so it's gonna be an interesting ride. And I know that it's just the first week is gonna be a little hard on some of the kids, so I'm trying to make it as easy as possible. I'm gonna see if I can do my first day of school lesson video. I don't know how to do that because I have a PowerPoint slideshow, and I think I can film it on Zoom, but last time I did try to do it on Zoom and it was supposed to save, but it didn't save to my laptop, so I don't know how to do that. I just don't know how to do it, okay? I'm technologically impaired and not qualified for a lot of those things. So I might just do a video about me talking about it, and maybe that's it. Because otherwise, like I said, I just have no idea what to do or what to say. And how to pull up the screen and how to edit it that way. And I don't have time to figure it out. If I had the time to, I definitely would have done it already, but I do not have the time to do that. I have a lot to do still, and I barely got a little bit of it done. Sorry, I was reading a text message on my phone. And so I gotta do that today or tomorrow. I'm not sure when though, because I'm still trying to figure some of this out, and I'm still trying to get a lot of things done. I forgot that I had to input students into I forgot I had to input students into my office because I put a link, but I know students aren't going to read it. It just happens sometimes. I just know how their minds work. They look at some things, and some things they just totally miss, whether it's just because it doesn't occur to them, or even if it shows up, students just bloop. Well, I didn't know. Well, it was there, you just gotta make do with everything. And so I made sure I invited all the ones that I could find emails. There was one student I couldn't find an email to, and that one is written down on my list, so I gotta go and pull up an email and say hello. So on the website, I don't have school emails. Here's the link if they need it to get into these specific classes, etc., etc. So that way that they can be able to get into the classroom on the first day, even if it is with a parent or something else email. That would make life a lot easier on me, and so that way they can join and be not as stressed out as to not finding the class, or maybe being a little late. You never know. It's just a lot on my mind, a lot on my plate. I still haven't been able to do as much as I would have liked to today. One, it's because I kind of did get up a little bit later, and I've been answering emails all day and trying to print out papers for students with IEPs and all that fun stuff. So if you don't know what it's like to do background work, even aside from doing all the fun lessons and just teaching itself, which I find the most beneficial part of teaching, that is what it is. It's a lot of paperwork. It's a lot of making sure that students are getting the correct what's it called, accommodations. And I have a lot of students with very, very, very specific accommodations, so I really have to understand that and also put a name to the face to make sure I understand that, because some students do have anxiety problems or they don't like to discuss those problems and issues. So sometimes you just won't know, and then they're frustrated and they're stressed out. So you really have to get to know each individual student, which is hard on me because I'm used to only teaching so little. And even like the little bit of last year of teaching 30 kids to a class, it's still new to me. So trying to remember every single student and their faces and their name, that is like a huge, crazy thing to me to try to get and to try and understand, which I try my hardest to do. And for the most part, I'm really good at memorizing the majority of the class. It's just the ones who don't talk or anything, and they're very quiet and they don't like to interact with anybody. Those are the students that are a lot harder. Even though a name call or roll call, I try to look at each student to make sure I know who is who, to try to be able to understand that. But like I said, it's just hard. I'm doing a lot is on my plate, and short little time, just the weekend, and school's gonna start. It's crazy, and I'm just really, really excited. I just kind of want to jump in on Monday. I'm trying to prepare to know what to say, going over my slides, reading them out loud, me trying to explain things, just kind of like as if I'm going back into acting and auditioning again, trying to make sure everything's memorized so that I know what to say, how to say it, because I'm I'm one of the most awkward, like, in person, like just me and myself, I'm so awkward and I'm like so weird. Which some of my students do know that I'm a little weird sometimes. I just say weird phrases and weird things that people question, and so sorry. And so I don't like to be really like weird, like in terms of just have people question me, so try to be as prepared as I can, as well as like sometimes I really don't, I have like a processing kind of thing where I don't process what people say sometimes, so that way when somebody asks a question, I'm not only trying to process what they're saying, but I could just answer right away and I can understand it, so that would help. Like, it helps a million times more with the problems that I have and how I have it. So that way everyone's not as confused and we're all on the same page. But yeah, I feel like I'm always ranty. I like to talk, I like to rant and think out loud. That's kind of basically what I do a lot of the times on YouTube, I feel, is like I'm thinking out loud to you, and it's weird because it's weird. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So I'm just gonna kind of do that right now, finish up a couple of things on there, and then like I said, I'm just doing housework really more today, and besides like the officey stuff. I shouldn't be doing it, but I want to do it anyways because I won't have time on Monday. I have to be at the school at 8:15 because that is the time I'm allowed to go in and get my temperature checked to go to my room. Excuse me, before I go to my room, I want to go to my mailbox, make sure nothing was dropped off in my mailbox, because if it is, I have to go and get it. Once I am around to my room, I open up my room. I gotta put my jellyfish lights on. I gotta clean up and organize and make sure I have everything set up for the day. Which reminds me, I still have to do a puzzle piece example project. Okay, another thing I have to do. Anyways, and then I have to log on into everything. I have to open the laptop at school. I have to put in the PIN code to log into the laptop. I have to pull up my email. I have to pull up everything, and then I have to log into Google Classroom. And then like by that time, 8:30 is my first class. I might barely be able to make it to class on time. And then I also have to answer emails at the same time because I know students are going to struggle that morning, because my first morning are middle schoolers. I got 6th through 8th graders that morning. And you would think that a lot of the students would know how to work it, but they don't. They get so confused, and I have to help them because I'm their first teacher, or this and this, and so it's a huge struggle. Which is why I'm trying to get them all to come in during the weekend so they can understand it before they go in, but we both know that that's not gonna happen. Not happening. So just such a huge schedule. I'm not gonna have time to be able to sit there with some students and to try to, I just don't have time to do that because of the drive, me being at school, and this and this. So that's just life. That's how it works, and that's just how it's gonna be. But I keep moving, sorry. But with that being said, I'm going to get to work and finish up a couple of things. So yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna pick up a camera or the camera next. I don't know when I'm gonna film next. It might be in my classroom. It might be in 5 minutes. We'll see how this goes. Anyways, wish me luck. I know this is like pretty much after the fact that like I posted like way after this happens, but future yous, wish me luck. Just wish me luck in general because I'm gonna need all the luck I get. I'm so klutzy and crazy. Yeah, anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. See you soon. Bye. Morning, everybody. So, first day of class today. I came on the brink of time. It's 8:20. Finally in my room. I was kind of concerned because basically the road is crazy, and I know that the road right on the street I go down for the most part is under construction, and I knew if I went down that road I wouldn't have gone here in time, so I'd go down another road, but that road was busy, so it's been a busy morning. I forgot my phone charger. As you can tell, I'm a little scatterbrained. Let me get these drinks. Sorry, I'm gonna be moving around and talking at the same time because I am here and I have to get quite a few things done right now before I do like all this other crazy stuff. So I'm just trying to set everything up. I'm really excited and ready for the day. I'm just going to just do everything I can with everyone to the best of my abilities. Got some water and Gatorade just in case, you know, because I have to keep hydrated. And yeah, I'm a little bit sleepy, so coffee's a must. It's a little warm in here too for some reason. And I'll pull this up in a second. And yeah, so I'm just kind of ready for the day, just trying to like get through being with the new schedule, trying to figure everything out as best as I can. Oops. Got coffee all over my skirt and on the floor, but you know, oh well. So I'm just kind of like trying to like make do with that. There we go. And I'll deal with that later. Oops. So I'm just trying to kind of like deal with everything, get everything handled. And oh, that's an important paper. I'll stick this in here right now because I don't want people seeing that. And I have a couple of things that I'm gonna kind of go over because is this like the same one? 15. Oh, I gotta put this in order. This is Tuesday, Thursday, because this isn't in order. It's a good thing I looked at it, and then it's also front and back, so I'm all sorts of confused. Tuesday, Thursday. comes. Okay, this is all mixed up. Oh no. 10:50. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just really confused on why it is like this. This is Monday, Wednesday. This is what happens when I get my mom to do this. Just print it out for me. She makes it all crazy and I don't understand it. Oh well, so I'll just do that later. But yeah, so I'm really excited. And I think I will also accept hangout calls on my phone. That was my alarm telling me I need to set up and get ready, which yes, I do. It might take a few minutes because of how this is and stuff, but I am super excited, ready to kind of get down and dirty per se, because I've got nothing else to do right now. Yes. Pulling everything up. Okay, those are things that don't pertain to me. Wait, what the heck? Hello? And then also, I'm getting last minute accommodation things. So I'm trying to, oh, that's why. So confused for a second. But yeah, so I'm gonna kind of read this real quick, get through everything, and maybe by the end I'll tell you how some of it goes. So yeah, bye. So I just had my first 2 classes, and now I'm basically doing VAPA, which my assignment is to kind of look up some art contests for my students and photography, music, and acting students, just some art contest things that we can do for students to have some fun with. And for just all the classes, I think middle school and high school, which is a good idea, I think. And so I have to do that. We just kind of talked. My second class is more talkative than my first one, which I get. It's the first one. You kind of need time to loosen up and talk. And some of them are very talkative. I figured some of my students, they typically are very, can I show you this? This is something really, really cool. It cracks me up every time, and I'm not gonna say no and be like, yeah, sure, show me, we got some time. So I just thought that was super cute and really fun, and that's the reason why I love the middle school classes, because they still got that wonderful free mindset of, at least the ones that I see, that kind of child, not in a bad way childish, but that whole I don't know, just in their heads, it's just not, they don't get nervous really, they do but they don't, but they're very more expressive, they're more talkative, they're not scared to be themselves for the most part, especially the 6th graders, which I admire that, and I love that when I see them in class. And so that was really, really fun and cute. My next class is not till 10:50. I gotta keep opening this up because I keep getting confused. Yeah, 10:50 at drawing, and right now it's 10:15. So I'm excuse me, I already had a cup of coffee. I might need more because I'm still sluggish, but we'll see. I'm slowly eating the croissant that I brought, and making sure that I'm eating because I have not eaten yet, and today is my prep, or right now, besides doing that, that's basically what I'm doing until the class starts. I'm gonna quickly run to the restroom because I know I gotta go and I'm not gonna have too much of a break in between. And so I'm just kind of sitting down, just kind of like taking my time with everything. I need to put that easel back because I did not put that back. And so ADD kind of got distracted. But I loved the second class. They were so talkative. They were asking questions really well. They weren't scared to talk, which is great. I really like that. Can we see your stuffed animal collection? Or can I see your dog? I'm like, I don't have my dog here right now. I'm physically at the school. I'm not at home, but you'll see her eventually. Like, she just pops up. So, but yeah, I just thought it was really, really cute. Also, my friend, she makes these really cute clay things. She made me oppa earrings, and I love them so much. Oh no, he got tangled. But I really love these earrings. And then she also made me a little pendant that matches. I'm not wearing it right now because I'm wearing the simple one, but I love my friend. She's so sweet. Anyways, it's been a good morning. I got everything done. I think I got questions answered. I felt so bad because I was a little bit late because I had to download Google Chrome and then pull it up, but all the students were able to make it on. So, or for the most part, most of them were. I do probably have like a couple missing, but I think by the drawing class, everybody will get like a smooth transition, figure things out. And I try to make sure, and I've been really great with the time, making sure I'm not going over. So that has been super helpful. So right now I'm just gonna go quickly over to the bathroom, come back in, kind of assess if I need more coffee. I might need some more coffee, but just kind of get everything in motion and everything clear. They asked me to see my collection, and of course I have more, but I just grabbed 3 because my hands can only hold 3. And so yeah, I really enjoy teaching the middle schoolers in their happy states. I love middle school, but it's like a weird love-hate relationship with it. I've noticed that some classes I absolutely adore because it's just very fun and free, and some classes I question things, and I'm like, I kind of just sit there, and the things they come up with are creative in a very odd creative way. But some of them, like I said, some of them are absolutely adorable and I love them. High schoolers kind of more like, yeah, I'm cool, I don't really want to talk, and some of them are, not all of them, some of them are really great being talkative and stuff, but they're too quiet sometimes. So it's a really, really hard transition between especially because I taught before from preschool age till the 6th grade, so I'm used to the elementary year kids, and also I take early childhood education classes, so I'm used to the babies pretty much, and getting their focus that way. High school, no. I just, it's so hard sometimes. They're just too quiet, or they're just hard to read the room sometimes, and it can be frustrating a little bit. But I love those kiddos too. They make such amazing art too, and especially the ones who really, really love it. So it's really inspiring to see, and it's really kind of eye-opening too. And I love just having talks with high schoolers because they just kind of like sit down and really think in a way that a lot of people don't really see them think. So I think that that's really fun. But anyways, I'm gonna go. I'll update you probably at the end, maybe, depending on everything. Like I said, I really don't know. So I will let you guys know after and talk to you guys later. Bye. Okay, hi. I just finished my drawing and painting classes, and I finished painting early. So now I am doing art through the ages at 12:15, but it's like, or not 12:15, yeah. Actually, 12:20, that sounds just about right. At 12:20, I'm doing my art history class, and then I'm done for the day and I get to go home. So it's been busy. I've been in and out trying to answer everything. Had tons of emails and things, and I'm on my second cup of coffee, so shows you the kind of day I've had. But everybody's been really good, relaxed. They've been telling me that, sorry, but pertaining to all of that fun stuff. And so we're just kind of talking. A lot of them are more interested in just taking the class just for leisure fun, which is cool with me, because that's the fun part for me. Like, if they're trying to do this for leisurely and just have more fun with it, I'm gonna have more fun with it. But I know a lot of them, so I've seen them before, and so it's really easy for me, like, oh hey, like, you're back. I love some of these students. They're super funny and just great kids, so I'm really excited to kind of get back into the groove and do tons of lessons and have some fun with it, because it's been very hard trying to do all this stuff. And I know I'm a little bit behind and a little bit crazy with lesson planning. Well, I mean, I have it lesson planned. Like, I'm good. I just need to, like, set up certain things, like set up videos and things. So tonight I'm just gonna upload next week's stuff and then have them, like, prepared for it, all that fun jingles, and just get things handled. It's been a little bit of a chaotic day. I know most of them have been asking questions to me through my office, which I am thoroughly surprised about, because I expected them to just ask me questions on the actual thing like some kids do. But no, they've been using my office, so great. Or they've just been emailing, which is perfectly fine, but you know, it's made my life so much easier. It just feels perfect. Today, like I said, I've already, a lot of them I went over it with them, so I was like insanely like Speedy Gonzalez with it. So yeah, I'm just kind of like chilling. That thing's been going off like this, like, all morning, like the ambulances and fire trucks and stuff. But a lot of the students they're seeing very great, like very great kids. So it's really helpful to me. They're very respectful. A lot of them are very talkative in their own way, so it definitely helps me like start discussions with everyone, and so I get to kind of know them a little bit better and see things, and they feel a little bit more open and more comfortable, which is more fun for me. So that's how we work here. That's how we work. Oh, I'm gonna take this time to kind of like, I've been slowly eating this croissant and it's nowhere close to done. I have a huge chunk left, but I think I'll just like open a bag of chips, because like that kind of seems more plausible, or more yummy in this case. So I'm just gonna do that, and yeah, just gonna have like little snacks here and there, and then because I have lunch in an hour, and so I kind of want to eat a little bit before I get home, because I know when I get home I'd be too hungry, and sometimes I'm like dying of starvation, which I'm not gonna lie, it's not very fun to deal with when you're trying to drive home and it's hot outside and sticky and this and that. So I'm trying to make it as quiet as possible, and like, you know, just try to make everything function. I don't even know what I'm saying, because I'm so tongue twisted and tongue tied. I've been talking all morning, the same thing over and over again, and I'm just like, oh, like, okay. Ooh. But I am enjoying myself, like talking to the kids. Seeing their faces definitely helps. It helps me a lot, and it really gets me to like connect a little bit more compared to what I had to do before. I have noticed that a lot of kids are not, a lot of students have decided to switch and do something else, which is surprising to me on the first day, because usually it's like after like 2 weeks and they're like, never mind. So All right. Ooh, is that not the... Oh, sorry. I'm like fumbling over here. Trying to put the charger in because... There we go. Because we... Oh, sorry. Oh. Sorry about that, but because I've been doing video calls all day, so the power on here, it doesn't have as much battery as I thought. But I'm going to pull up the meet link. I think I'm just going to sit with it. If they come on early, they come on early. Not a big deal. But it makes life a little bit easier for me and what I'm doing today and all that fun stuff. So we'll just see. Like I said, I'm just going to snack and just chill and be like, hey, sup? And just kind of focus on all that. But yeah, I'll let you guys know how it turns out at the end. So bye. I am at home now. Look at my makeup. It's a mess. It's been a very busy day. Oh, this is like not focusing, but it's been a very busy day. I'm extremely sleepy. I've came home. I barely was able to eat a pizza in the past, I would say, like 3 or 4 hours that I've been home. I had like 2 video calls of me explaining what happened in class and this and that because of obviously technical difficulties and stuff. But overall, it went really well. I knew a lot of my students from last year. They love me. I love them. They're like family now. And there's just super sweet kids, honestly. And so I got to kind of talk to them like, hi. And it was just really nice to see everyone, and it was really nice to really get to have fun and relax and get into everything in the best way I could. And, you know, all these kids, I'm hoping they're gonna have fun. It's just is what it is. So I think it just depends on them. And I know that being virtual, some of them are a little bit more shy and timid. So I'm not trying to like over push boundaries when I don't need to, and just really have fun with them. And just, you know, we're making art. It's really what it is when you hunker down to it. So I'm inputting a lot of the lessons and when they're due and this and that, and just starting to throw them up there because it makes my life easier. I don't have to worry, and then that way when I see like, oh, like I need to work on this, I'm gonna work on it. My class was today for my Renaissance to Paleo, so I'm going to kind of quickly go over it. I have to buy a book, and it's like an $80 book, or probably more expensive, but so I'm going over that after I finish up putting up some of the assignments and the due dates, so that way I have at least stuff there. Make my life easier, pretty much. But yeah, so I'm definitely going to work on that. And really my day's just been trying to get through the routine and just trying to get everything done. So it's kind of really repetitive, so eventually I'm just like shorthanding things and being like, blah, 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 okay, done. Which is a little hard, but it's good. I think today went well. I know tomorrow's going to be the same exact situation where I'm just re-explaining everything. I feel like I've already done it a million times, so that's good. At least I feel more prepared. I'm so sad that I went in and I was kind of late, like 4 minutes late to class. I feel bad, but oh well, things happen. But at least tomorrow it'll run smoother, and when we kind of get into Wednesday and Thursday, I can bring up a new topic, have some fun, and, you know, just do everything the best that I can. But it was an interesting day, to say the least. Virtually has kind of made it a little crazy. But I'm here for the crazy. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. Even though it's just me talking about things and doing nothing, I will post another video tomorrow, maybe. Hopefully we'll see how the day goes. I drank like 2 cups of coffee yesterday. 2. That's crazy. I didn't even get to finish, like, I didn't even get to wash the dishes or anything. So tomorrow morning I'm going to hopefully get there earlier so I can just do that before I go. Oh, and I didn't turn off my lights. Oops. Oh well. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.